Good rising, GariTalks. I wanted to talk about laughter today. I'm starting a new series called Can I Just Say? And it is the Conceited meme. If you know the rapper Conceited, who's like, and using his photo to highlight, I guess, strange things that I find strange or things that I feel like that about. So the one that I started with was laughing at your trauma is traumatizing for your inner child. I get laughter, right? I get it how, like, I've been in many situations where in recounting something absurd or something violent that happened to me, or like here's a story. When I first shared with my best friend that I had been assaulted, we were in our college's university center, and she burst out, like, silence, and then burst out laughing. And then I was laughing too, because, like, we were both like, what? That's crazy. And so there was literally no way for our bodies to process or fathom what we were talking about. So the laughter kind of made it loosened it in a way. So, and then afterwards, she's like, I'm so sorry that happened to you. That's crazy, right? And, you know, if you've ever been in a car accident or almost in a car accident, that swerve and then you like laugh afterwards, a weird laugh, it's your body releasing, right? So it's not to say that laughter is like always a horrible thing. I would hope by now you would know that I'm not a person who speaks in absolutes. Like, I don't think things are one way all the time. I think there's many ways for many things. So I think it's important to recognize, right? It's not to shame. It's not to be like, oh, never laugh at your stuff ever. What? You can't do that. Like, I think that's really powerful. I think when you're able to look back on your life at, like, and laugh at, like, who was trying to come at you, right? Or like, wow, I really didn't think I was going to make it through that time, and I made it through that time. That's crazy, right? But it's more from a perspective of, like, acknowledging your resilience, right? Versus there's people who are naming fucked up things happening to themselves or that have happened to them, and they're laughing. Or like, I don't even know why I'm laughing, but like, it's so, right, because your body is still caught up. It's still stressed. It's still that same, it feels like it's the same as when you laughed after the near miss of the car accident, right? And so how can we find a space, how can laughter be used as a like tool of celebration, and also to, like, you know, make light of things, because things don't always have to be so heavy. If you want to laugh about it, you laugh about it. But also, at what point is laughter harmful? Self-laughter. When is laughing at yourself hard? It's not good. I don't know, because I feel like we shouldn't take ourselves so seriously, for sure. But I know for me, that post just came from my own personal experience. Like, my inner child, for years, I didn't connect to my inner child until, like, I was an adult. I was, like, 24 years old. Because my child did not understand why I was laughing at the things that I was trying to, like, I would talk about trauma and I'd be laughing. And I remember, like, when we had conversations, she was like, I mean, I really didn't fuck with that. I didn't understand why you were laughing at me. And, like, I wasn't laughing. So, you know, so all's that to say, let's maybe think about how we use laughter as a coping mechanism, right? Like, we can hold space and acknowledge that things are emotional trauma responses. And then how do we then integrate that into the body, right? You could know something, but you have to feel it to heal it, right? It has to, if you want it in the body, right? There's this book, I would open this, but I feel like the books might fly out. Yeah, they are all on the edge here. But I'm going to grab this one. This is the next book I'm reading. As you can see, they're all my books are in here. This has not been the best way to store them. Don't even worry about that. The body keeps score, right? Emotions live in the body, right? So I feel like there's definitely, I can imagine that laughter would be a way to actually release that, right? Like, if we can, like, pinpoint it, talk about it, acknowledge it, and then use laughter to, like, shake it loose from our body, that sounds like something that might be lit. But if you're just involuntarily laughing, something to look into. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I had to say today.